jumping on. Yesterday we posted the video of Pauline and she is absolutely darling. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and watch it. You will be super excited that you did because she's darling. Anyway, long story short, she gets home last night and yesterday when we had cut it, I get a text from this Jeanette, and she is actually Pauline's friend. So she lives 3.5 hours away from me, and she was saying, hey, I really want my haircut. I seen Pauline's and I talked to her and she loved it. So the referral friend, I am so excited, you guys. I'm meeting so many people and I am blown away by it. But Jeanette is such a cutie. Her husband brought her down, and anyway, it's seriously amazing. She come 3.5 hours. So, and her sweet husband brought her. So a little story you will hear in just a couple minutes before I get ready to cut her hair. A little bit more about her. You'll hear a little bit more about her. So I am literally so grateful from the bottom of my heart that I'm thinking in my head, like, you know, all of my subscribers, my followers, I love you guys so much and appreciate your support and you guys trusting me to help you, whether it be with product or a haircut or advice, anything like that. I am so grateful for. So in my head, I've been thinking, I really want to do something special for my followers. And it's really hit me because the channel's grown and all of you, my friends that I'm meeting more and more, you're reaching out to me, letting me know that you are sharing my channel and me with your friends to watch my videos. And I want to do something for you guys. So the referrals that you are giving me, I want to do something really special. So I'm getting that together. And so stay tuned. Shortly, I'm just getting the last details of this giveaway together. So please stay tuned for that video or that email about the giveaway because I want to do something big. Not just a little giveaway. I want to do something nice for you guys. So for the referrals that you refer to the channel, there will be details about that. I want to give back to you guys. So I'm doing something bigger and better because you guys are amazing. And I want to thank you for that. And so anyway, stay tuned for the details of that because I'm going to give back to you guys. So I appreciate it. Love you guys so much. I'm so grateful for the referrals and the friends that I am meeting throughout everywhere and the world, and my Australia friends, and they're watching more. And anyway, all of you guys, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Have a great day. See ya. Hi everyone, this is Janet that I was telling you about. She is absolutely darling. I have to hurry and give you a little story. She come from Hurricane. She found me from a friend that found me on my YouTube channel. And so they walked in and we're talking and her nice husband asked if I'm Rod's sister. And I'm like, yes, what? Anyway, my brother is a guide in hunting and he went on a hunt with my brother some years ago. Anyway, and their daughter lives in Nephi and I am blown away. I know her family, they are amazing. And so it's a really small world. That's my point. Anyway, so this is Janet, she's darling, and I'm gonna show you her haircut. She likes, this is grown out for her. She likes it short and tight. So what I'm gonna do is just come straight across here. Okay, so I'm just coming across the back here. I'm gonna come this way. Okay, then I love to take the trimmers, just clean this up. This is the best part, right, Janet? When I do my hair, I'm like, I love when they get my neck clean.
That's right.
Yes, it does for sure. It does. Okay, so after I get that cleaned up, then I start on the top here. And I was asking her how short she likes it. She likes it short. She says, don't worry about getting it too short. It grows. She's so cute. So I would say that's about 1.5 inches, 2 inches on the top there. And then when she round brushes it, when she styles it, so we'll do that at the end. I'm just gonna point cut into this. That gives it a little more movement just so it's not so rounded. And then on the back of the head here, I really like to come tight, especially where she says she loves it tight on the back. That means my fingers are touching her head right here. Okay, then on the top, my guide point is there, you can see. So then I just point cut into that guide area and then just follow that along. And if you feel like you need to section the hair out, then you absolutely can. I'm going to show you how you can check the areas to make sure, you know, they're even, cut even, if you don't want to section out the hair. Again, that's just short, I'm touching, and you can see from the side how tight that's getting. Yeah, we was getting a little nervous. The weather got a little crazy for him coming down, so I'm super glad it worked out and they got here safe, so.
How long of a drive is that?
3.5 hours.
See, oh, I love it. That's awesome. And yes, they do get to go see their daughter too when they are here. So that's awesome. But I'm just so excited that you guys came down. It's super fun.
We were excited to come.
Oh, good, good. Yeah, they had just moved to St. George. They've been in Provo, and Pauline, I did a video on Pauline's hair, so you probably had seen her, and these two are friends. So that's Pauline's friend, and they lived up in Provo. They were neighbors with them, and so it's so fun. I'm just so excited. That is one thing that I have absolutely loved with having this YouTube channel is I've got to meet so many different people, and it is amazing. And how fun to know these guys and know their daughter that lives here, that has lived here, and we know them. And that my brother went on a hunt with her husband. It's just crazy, like such a small world. I love it. Now she wants a little bit over her ear, so I'm gonna make sure that I come out, okay, with that length here. So I'm not gonna take as much length over there until we get by the ear. And then if we need to take more, we can, but I like to hold that out so we have that length to work with. Okay, so I'm coming from this length out here, and I am coming shorter here. And then I can just come this way and come up. So about to here is where I stop that cutting. And the reason being is because I'm going to connect this and come over her ear. We don't want to go up around her ear. We want to come up this way. Okay, so I'm going to leave that length there for a minute. Then up here, we're going to take this length. And she's got curl. I said to her, so do you ever just kind of scrunch it? Nope, she always straightens it. She's like, nope, I don't. Short and straight, huh?
Mm-hmm. And we love the factory Nephi. It's a nice central area.
Well, good, thank you. Yeah, it really is. Nephi, super fun. And Jamie, they've loved it, right?
They have. And it was easy to find.
Oh, good, good, good. Good to hear. Okay, remember, come out here with this length by the ear. And then we're taking this length in, but only to about right there. Then we will connect that. Okay, now you can see this is longer here, so I'm gonna take this a little shorter. But before I was telling you guys, this is how you can double check your work. Okay, you can come back up this way. Just to see if there's anything like poking out a lot. If so, you can just kind of cut into it. See that section right there? There's a little corner there. So it's nice to come double check yourself. Make sure you didn't miss anything. Okay, and then she comes this way. She says she likes her bangs a little longer, but she likes them textured. So we will texture those out when we get to that point. So I'm just coming up from the short area, and I'm going to angle up this way because that's the way you leave the length in the front, is to angle up. And if you've seen my other videos, I always say we can cut after we dry. So if we need to go shorter, we absolutely can. And like Janet says, hey, who cares if it's shorter, it grows, right?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm going to hold this out, gonna texture, or point cut into this. We'll come back and texture through that area. Okay. It's so funny too. When ladies have short hair and people say, wait, you need a haircut? Yeah, it's overgrown. Some people would think, that is definitely not overgrown, but
True.
right? It's so
Yes,
true.
it is.
With us short-haired girls, that's what happens. So anyway, so you can see that I've left this length here, and then I'm just going to bring my shears in here, just kind of cut into this, up to there. Okay, I'm gonna take this out. I can tell we wanna go a little bit shorter here, so I'm gonna take a little bit of length. Okay, just gonna come up, take some of this length off. So fun with that curl. It just has its own little cute wave to it. And this is one way I texture. I come in, take a little bit, leave a little bit, take a little bit, leave a little bit. I'm gonna hold this up. Just point cut into that. Okay, then we'll come to this side. So this, this is such a great cut for curly haired people because you can obviously see the curl in her cut. And even though she loves to wear it straight, I'm gonna show you how I connect this back. I'm just gonna show you how I connect this back. So I come from that length and then go up to that side length. So see, you just take that corner off. Okay, anyway, so I was saying, she likes her straight, which this cut is gonna be super, super cute for that. Or if you like to wear it curly, you could just scrunch it. So I'm glad, it's fun, Janet, to have your curl so people can see it short with the curl. Because sometimes a lot of people get scared to go too short if it's curly, but With this, you can just kind of scrunch it, throw some stuff in it, and go.
All right.
It's really cute like that.
Yeah, it really is, huh?
Just
Just
a little bit of mousse or something.
yeah, super cute. Okay. All right, now where she likes the bangs longer, I mean, I'm just going to come in. We're just going to trim these up, obviously, because she needs them cut, but we're not going to take too much off. But then we can just texture them real good. Especially, remember you guys, if there's curl and you take a lot of length, you know, it can shrink too. So you kind of want to be careful that way. Okay, now I'm just going to come down to her sides. I want to double check, make sure things are even there. You doing good?
Uh-huh.
Okay, awesome. Heavens, yes, haircut day.
Right, best day.
Yeah. Okay, and then what I like to do is just come with the fingers. You can feel, or you can look into a mirror and see if you're holding everything out even. Okay, a little bit over here. We're just gonna take a little bit off there. All right, now for the texture, we're gonna come up through this top. We're gonna come up about 1/2 of an inch. And I like to do this as I go up. Sometimes you can just go in, do one and come up, but I like to open and close the texturizing shears so it gives that extra texture. Now, of course, up through the bangs, I'm just gonna do one here. And then if we need to texture the bangs more when we're done, we can, but we don't wanna do too much up through that area. So what this texturizing does is it gives it movement in this haircut. So if you guys are having a hard time, you know, having your hair be full or have volume, this is one good way to get it to stand up. You can do this. Then if it falls in certain spots, you can add a little bit more if you need to. Okay, so the other thing for volume I like to do is add in the root lifter. You can also do this, because I know a lot of people don't love washing their hair every day. So you can use this on dry hair. You just have to heat activate it. So you spray it in and just heat activate it the next day. Now the Moxie Magnifying Mousse, you shake it, then you just have one. You can see it's really concentrated. You know how mousse usually like disappears in your hand? This actually is very concentrated. So you just need one little squirt. This helps with volume also. Okay, and then thickening spray. Just like 3 little squirts of that. That wasn't even really full squirts, just because that's very concentrated, but it's gonna make it look full and feel thicker. So just drying down this bottom, just move your hands back and forth, even the blow dryer. See, that's nice, Janet. You just dry it down and it goes in its place. Well, it was short. So I'm just kind of going back and forth on this top to get some volume. And then I'm going to use a medium-sized round brush to round brush your hair. yeah, you dry that a little bit, then you can come through. Round brush that. And it's nice because with her curl and a bigger brush, it just pulls it out enough so it's not curly, but you don't, because if you have a really tiny brush, it'll be really curly. So this just pulls it out enough to give her volume.
So at this length, you can use spike it as well as do the roller brush.
Yes, absolutely. In fact, thank you. I'm glad that you said that. So she's never really spiked it, but we talked about it a little earlier. So yes, absolutely. In fact, I'll turn you into the mirror, but I'm gonna use 2 little drops of oil, which will add shine and it conditions at the same time, and it won't leave it heavy. Okay, so I'm just gonna turn her into the mirror so I can show her. So you can just have it this way, you know, just round brush. How do those bangs feel?
I kind of like
Are those
them.
about, okay.
Yeah.
And how about over the ears? Is that about right?
Perfect, yes.
Okay, awesome. So yes, you can have it that way, or you can take a flat iron and just come in here and go straight up with it. Okay, so anywhere out here, if you guys are wanting it spiky, you just go in with the flat iron and pull it straight out, just straight out from the head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that could be fun to change it up for you if you wanted to try it that way. And then I just use a little bit of clay, and that kind of helps it stand up and separate. So you can see the different layers in there. And do your bangs feel like they're pieced out enough, or do you feel like they need a little more texture through that area?
That's a little more.
A little more, perfect.
I like bang.
Okay, perfect. Just like she just said, you guys, she likes a light bang, so you can tell it's a little heavy here. So I'm gonna come through and I'm just gonna open and shut my shears. This way you can cut shorter pieces into it, but not cut the length of it. Okay, just gonna come in here, take a little bit through this area. And that I am just barely opening my shears. And you can kind of see just where you need a little bit more taken out. Okay, now okay, that's starting to look a little better. We do need a little more, right? Don't you feel like we need some more? Right through this area. I feel bad, I don't want it to fall on you. That dry hair. See, that way you don't have to cut like length everywhere. You can just come, you know, cut and trim little pieces inside of that bang. Okay. How's that feeling?
Good.
Is that about right, do you think? Or do you feel like a little more?
More there in the middle, do you think?
Right through this area, huh? Yeah? We're gonna go a little bit more up through this area. That's what's nice about if you do have a longer bang, but it's very light bang, if that makes sense. It's so much easier to style because you're not trying to deal with it, putting it in its spot. I'm just even taking a little bit more here on her sides. Okay, we'll check out this side. Okay. Now, do you like me to like lift this up with back combing? Okay, perfect. We might want to go a little bit right here. So you guys, it doesn't matter. It's better to leave the hair longer and come back through and do this and take your time and get it just right than chop it all off at first and not want it chopped off. Okay, now I'm just gonna come and back comb, which I like to go in, down, and out, little C shape, okay, not up and down. Some people, if they back comb and they come straight up and down, the back combing doesn't stay. But if you hold it up and in, down, and out, it really, really helps. Okay, so I'm gonna spray this now that I have it back combed, and then I'm just kind of put it back into place. Okay, now I'm gonna turn her to the mirror and check this out. How's that feeling?
Good, like that.
You like it?
I do.
Okay, good deal. Okay, awesome. Jana, you are a doll. Okay, we will go ahead and turn her around so you can see the back also. Do you want to feel that back and make sure it's tight enough?
This is like 10 pounds lighter and
Yeah.
10 years younger.
There you go, 10 pounds lighter, 10 years younger. I love it. Oh, she's darling. Anyway, so thank you so much for coming. I truly appreciate it. And thanks to all of you for watching and taking your time and supporting me and seeing Janet and her darling cut. So anyway, jump on my email list and I can inform you of any deals or any tips and tricks I have. So it's at the bottom and links for all my brushes and things like that. So have a good day, you guys. See ya.